Hey guys, good morning and happy Friday. There is going to be no editing in this week's video because I just wanted to get the monthly stats out as quick as possible and not have to wait for my editors to do it. So I'm having my morning coffee. I haven't even looked at the numbers yet. So we're going to be looking at these together. I just popped this open. So let's go through it. Let's dissect the market in Hamilton from the month of March. For those of you that don't know, I'm Justin Little. I'm a local real estate agent here in Hamilton, Ontario, and I love making educational videos about the market. If you like what you see here today, be sure to pop a like on it. That way it'll get this video in front of more people that can benefit from this information. As well, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and join the growing community. Let's dive into these numbers once I move myself out of the way here. By the way, feel free to drop some comments if you like the buzzed head or not. I think this might be the first video I'm posting with it. But let's jump in here. So average price in March, 827,000. So quite a big jump since February where we were at 780. What is the percentage increase there? I got a calculator open over here. Let's figure that out. So that is a 6% increase in 1 month. Holy smokes, that's quite a bit. When we look at sometimes we see like previously 6% increases in a year. So 6% increases. We have been seeing competition come back, which you can go back and watch a previous video where I talk about it. But the last time we cracked 800 was July, which was about 8 months ago since we cracked it. The median sale price is 750, so that has also gone up. I bet we're also going to have more transactions this month than we did in February, and we're going to see this higher average price. So things are heating up. I have been telling people the buyer activity has been kicking back in. So let's see what else happened. Let's look at the days on market to see if things are moving faster. So in February, 57 days was our average days on market. In March, it's 42. So keep in mind, this is all of Hamilton, all of residential. This isn't broken down by condo, town, detached, which we can do separate videos on if people want. But this is just the overall days on market for residential property in Hamilton. So 42 days, but look at that. That shaved 15 days off of the market on the average price. So things are heating up. January was 72. So when was the last time we had 42 days? It's been a while since last year, October. So things did slow down over the holidays, it looked like. And we did have a weird March, which is something I want to point out because we did have March break as well. We had Easter come earlier than normal. So I'm actually curious to see how next month's going to play out. But it looks like homes are selling for higher and they're selling faster based on these two numbers. Let's talk about months of inventory last. Let's look at how many new listings came on the market versus how many sales took place. So in March, 1,056 new listings hit the market, the most amount of new listings to hit the market in a month since October. We also had 616 sales. Last time we saw that was June of last year. So things, I mean, compared to January, compared to December, 311, 4, like that's crazy. The jump here is incredible, like an extra 100 listings. So we saw more listings, we saw more sales. We saw that even though there was more listings, more of them were selling at a faster rate for more money. What's this telling you guys about the market? Because I'm starting to see a trend here, which again, there's a couple points that I'll touch on into why I think it's happening. But let's look at the total active listings. So this is how many listings, like this is our inventory that was on the market for the month. The inventory is up by about 100 units. So explain to me how we have more homes on the market, we have more listings hitting the market, yet we are seeing a higher average price. Why are things going up? And I think that there's a couple explanations to this, and I think the last stat might answer it. So months of inventory, this is one of my favorite statistics. If you haven't watched this before, what months of inventory is how long it would take every single house listed in Hamilton to sell if no other properties got listed. 0 to 3 is a seller's market. 3 to 6 is balanced, and 6 plus is a buyer's market. So we are at 2.2. We are in a seller's market. If you tried to sell last year, September, October, November, December, it was balanced. So you had to be priced appropriately. We had to hope to get the buyer. There was longer days on market. But look at this. a quicker, we went 2.9. So we entered a seller's market officially in January, and it's heated up. It came down to 2.4 in February, 2.2 in March. And this is with more listings, with more inventory. Why is this happening? So I have a couple theories. Number one, let's talk about the interest rate, which the announcement is coming out next week. April 10th for the next whatever's going to happen with the interest rate. But the general consensus or general vibe out there, thanks to the media and thanks to what everybody is saying is going to happen, rates are going to go down at some point this year. That's what everybody's saying. So because of that, I know a lot of buyer logic out there right now is that I need to buy now because when rates come down, prices are going to go up. So people feel like if they purchase now, they're getting a deal. And I'm going to be honest, I know I see a lot of it on social media, agents saying buy now, buy now. Like, what are they going to come up with a video in October and say, I told you so? Like, don't also get into panic buying, but things are starting to heat up. If you are already being on the cusp of affordability for what you want, you may want to consider pulling the trigger a little sooner than later, because I know a lot of people too are waiting. Oh, what about the delinquencies and all that? Watch the video I posted a couple weeks ago. The delinquency rates are not up that high. There's something like, it was like 2,000 in all the mortgages across Canada. Only 2,000 were behind. So I don't think that that mass crash in the market is going to happen. In fact, what we're seeing right now is the market speeding up. We're seeing homes sell faster, even though we have more listings on the market. We have more listings coming to the market, and we're seeing them sell for a higher price. So I think a lot of it has to do with the interest rates. And as well, one thing that we can attribute it to is we did have some early spring weather there for a little bit. I think it kicked off our spring market a little bit sooner because I think, I was going to say, as everyone knows, but you may not know, spring is typically one of the best times to sell your house because that's when we see the most activity. Traditionally, you have the highest chance of getting the highest price at that time. However, that probably isn't ringing true over the last 3 years because this market has almost solely followed the interest rates and what the media is putting out there. Whether they're scaring you or encouraging you, the masses are listening. And it looks like everybody's listening to rates are going to go down, so I should buy now. But what do you think? Should you buy now? Should you wait? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'll talk to you again next week. Take care.